In the world of lights and lenses, where every frame whispers a story and every glance holds meaning, there emerges a scent, invisible yet unforgettable, called Your Aroma. It is not a perfume in a bottle, not a fleeting fragrance that fades with the wind, but a presence that lingers in the mind. The aura of women who dare to be seen, who occupy space boldly and beautifully. The story begins not with fame, but with quiet resilience. The kind that blooms slowly, like jasmine at dusk, unnoticed by the rushing world until the fragrance demands attention. These are the women who step into the mirror each morning and see art, not flaws, who dress their bodies in confidence and emotion, shaping their narratives against a backdrop of stereotypes that once sought to shrink them. Your Aroma is the echo of those who redefined curves as power, softness as strength, and self-acceptance as revolution. Each model carries her own journey, a story stitched together with moments of doubt and discovery. Some grew up believing beauty came in narrow definitions, fed by magazines and silent glances that told them they were too much, too thick, too bold, too visible. But over time, they learned that being too much was their superpower. When the world said hide, they said shine. When the mirror reflected something society didn't celebrate, they learned to love it harder, to dress it, photograph it, and project it until others saw what they had always felt, that beauty is not a number, not a size, but a vibration. In studios across cities and towns, lights hum, cameras blink awake, and the models of Your Aroma stand beneath soft illumination, bringing their truth to the lens. Their laughter fills the air like perfume. The photographer calls for one more pose, and in that instant, time stands still, not to capture perfection, but presence. The curve of a hip, the line of a smile, the confidence in a gaze, all become the language of empowerment. This is not vanity, it is visibility. Every photo, every reel, every step down a runway or through a street is a statement that beauty has no boundaries. The world begins to breathe them in, this new fragrance of confidence, inclusivity, and allure. Behind the lens, there is discipline. Many imagine modeling as effortless, but the curvy models of Your Aroma understand the craft, posture, expression, endurance. They study movement, emotion, lighting. They learn how to translate feeling into form. Some come from humble beginnings, working double shifts or raising children while chasing this dream. Others are artists, dancers, students, entrepreneurs, women who bring their life experiences to the camera. Each one teaches the world that curves carry stories, that softness can be fierce, that comfort in one's skin is not arrogance, but evolution. One model remembers her first shoot vividly. She had been nervous, hiding under layers of fabric, apologizing for her body before she even stepped onto the set. The stylist, a gentle soul with a sharp eye, whispered to her, "You are not too much. The world has been too small." That sentence became her mantra. From that day, she walked differently, spoke differently, lived differently. Another recalls standing on a beach during a sunset shoot, the ocean wind wrapping around her body as she faced the waves. For the first time, she felt completely unedited, unfiltered, real. The camera didn't lie, it liberated her. Your Aroma becomes not just a platform, but a sanctuary. It celebrates the diversity within the word curvy, women of every shade, height, culture, and shape, coming together to create a chorus of self-love. They lift each other up, share styling tips, mental health advice, and encouragement for those still learning to love their reflections. The brand's reels and posts don't just show skin, they show spirit. Each photo becomes a love letter to the woman who once thought she wasn't enough. The comments fill with gratitude from followers who see themselves reflected, saying things like, "You gave me courage. You made me feel seen. You reminded me that beauty looks like me." That is the true purpose of Your Aroma, to remind the world that the essence of allure is authenticity. When they walk into a room, people feel their confidence before hearing their voices. That invisible fragrance, Your Aroma, trails behind them, the scent of empowerment. They wear their self-belief like silk. At castings and fashion shows, they no longer ask for permission to belong. They belong because they exist. They challenge fashion houses to expand their vision, to design for all bodies, not just a select few. They teach young girls scrolling through social media that validation doesn't come from likes, but from looking in the mirror and whispering, "I am art." Their journeys intertwine, different origins, same destination, freedom. One came from a small town where everyone knew everyone, and the pressure to conform was heavy. She used to shrink herself, wearing oversized clothes to hide her curves. Now she wears color like armor, embracing each silhouette with pride. Another came from a family where modeling seemed impossible, where tradition defined modesty and ambition was questioned. Yet she found a way to merge both worlds, honoring her roots while stepping into modernity. Her success becomes a bridge for others like her. Each photo shoot is more than an image, it's an experience, a ritual. Music plays in the background, jazz, soul, or pop. The team laughs, dances, collaborates. Every person in the room feels the creative energy that radiates from the models. They are not objects, but artists, painting with their bodies, storytelling with their poses. The fragrance of empowerment lingers long after the lights turn off. The images go online, and Your Aroma becomes a digital gallery of confidence. Soft light, bold colors, unapologetic femininity. But beyond glamour, there are quiet nights. Times when the same women who inspire millions sit alone, fighting insecurities that creep in. Modeling is not a constant celebration. It's also a practice of resilience. The industry can be harsh, its standards fickle. There are rejections, edits, moments of comparison. Yet these women rise again, reminding themselves that authenticity is their anchor. They journal, meditate, or dance through their fears. They remind each other that perfection is an illusion and that their imperfections are what make them magnetic. In interviews, they speak about the deeper meaning of their work. It's not only about fashion, it's about representation. For too long, media celebrated a narrow ideal. Curvy models are rewriting that narrative. They embody the truth that beauty exists in balance, strength and softness, grace and gravity. They talk about how mothers message them, saying their daughters finally see themselves reflected positively. They talk about how men and women alike thank them for normalizing real bodies. These moments matter more than fame. Your Aroma becomes a metaphor for presence. It's about leaving an impression without needing to shout, about occupying space naturally. Each model brings her unique scent, her energy, her heritage, her style. Together, they create a blend that is irresistible and unforgettable. The brand grows not through controversy, but through connection. Collaborations follow. Clothing lines, skincare brands, inclusive campaigns, but the soul remains the same. Authenticity first, beauty second, confidence always. In their biographies, you find not just career highlights, but emotional milestones. The first paycheck, the first hate comment, the first time they walked into a room full of other confident women and felt community instead of competition. They learn that empowerment is contagious. The more they own their truth, the more others do too. Some began mentoring younger models, teaching them how to pose, negotiate contracts, protect mental health, and maintain boundaries. They know the industry can exploit vulnerability, so they turn it into strength through awareness and solidarity. Your Aroma becomes a movement. It inspires conversations about body politics, media responsibility, and self-worth. Articles are written, panels are held, followers grow.